Welcome back to our channel where we delve into the mysteries of the world within us and around us. Today, we turn our focus to a topic that is close to many hearts: autism. Autism, also known as Autism Spectrum Disorder or ASD, is a neurodevelopmental disorder that affects an individual's ability to communicate and interact with others. It's a complex condition, with a broad range of symptoms that can manifest in many different ways. Imagine trying to navigate a bustling city without a map or a guide. The sights, sounds, and social norms can be overwhelming, even bewildering. This is often what life can feel like for someone on the autism spectrum. The world is a bustling city, and the map is hard to decipher. People with autism often experience difficulties with communication and social interaction. They might struggle to understand others' feelings or express their own. They may prefer to be alone or find it hard to make friends. They might not understand social cues or norms, like maintaining eye contact during a conversation. In addition, individuals with autism often display certain restricted and repetitive behaviors. This could be anything from repeating certain words or phrases to showing an intense, focused interest in specific topics. Some might follow rigid routines and become distressed by changes, no matter how small. However, it's crucial to remember that autism is a spectrum disorder. This means that the symptoms, their severity, and the impact they have can greatly differ from one person to another. Two individuals with autism could have completely different experiences and challenges. So when we talk about autism, it's not helpful to think of it as a single condition with a set list of symptoms. Instead, it's more like a rainbow, with a vast range of shades and hues, each representing different experiences and challenges. And just like a rainbow, there is beauty in this diversity. Each individual with autism has their unique strengths and abilities, their own way of seeing and interacting with the world. Remember, autism is not a disease, it's a different way of experiencing the world. Now that we have a basic understanding of what autism is, let's explore how to interact with individuals who have autism. Autism is a spectrum disorder, which means that people with autism can have a range of experiences. These differences can sometimes make communication a bit challenging, but with a few simple strategies, we can bridge that gap effectively. The first step in successful interaction is patience and understanding. Remember, individuals with autism may need a little more time to process information. This isn't indicative of a lack of intelligence, but rather a different way of interpreting the world around them. So, when communicating, give them the time they need to respond. This small act of patience can make a world of difference. Next, be mindful of your language. While we may be comfortable with abstract ideas and complex sentences, for some individuals with autism, these can be confusing. Instead, try to use clear, concise language and concrete concepts. For instance, rather than saying, "It's raining cats and dogs," you might say, "It's raining very hard." This clarity can help avoid misunderstandings and foster better communication. Another important aspect to consider is physical touch. Many individuals with autism have heightened sensory sensitivities and may be more sensitive to touch than others. Unless you know it's welcomed, it's generally best to avoid uninvited physical contact. Even simple gestures like a pat on the back or a handshake can be overwhelming for some. Finally, let's talk about social responses. People with autism might not always react in ways we expect. They might not make eye contact, or they may have unique ways of expressing excitement or distress. Rather than trying to correct these behaviors, it's important to accept them. Just like everyone else, individuals with autism have their own unique ways of interacting with the world. With understanding and patience, we can make the world more inclusive for individuals with autism. As we come to the end of our brief journey into understanding autism, we hope you found this information enlightening. This conversation, however, is far from over. It's crucial that we continue to foster understanding, empathy, and support for individuals with autism every day. Autism isn't something to be feared or misunderstood. It's simply a different way of experiencing the world. It's a part of the rich tapestry of human diversity, and we all have a role to play in creating a supportive and inclusive society. So, let's keep the conversation going. Share this video with your friends, family, or anyone who could benefit from a greater understanding of autism. Let's spread awareness together, because the more we know, the better we can support one another. Remember, every step towards understanding autism is a step towards a more inclusive and accepting world. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Please don't forget to subscribe and share. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep understanding.